So I just got out from seeing The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. It's the sequel to The Hitman's Bodyguard, starring Ryan Reynolds, Samuel L. Jackson, Selma Hayek, and those three are back yet again for this one. And what I can say is an okay sequel. I'm not really disappointed because I really didn't have like expectations for this to begin with. I did like the first one, and surprisingly, every time I watch it, I find myself liking it more and more. The chemistry and the banter between Ryan Reynolds and Sam Jack, like, that's what carried the film. And ultimately, what find me why I found myself back here for the sequel. And this plot, this time around, you know, they find themselves looped in with Interpol yet again, and another terrorist on some like Austin Powers, James Bond villain shit, just trying to disrupt society for the sake of it because they felt they was wrong or something. I don't really know, because the movie doesn't do a great job of like letting us understand where the villain's coming from. And the villain's played by Antonio Banderas. And yeah, you know, he comes in every now and then, does his evil villain shit, and then we cut away. And there's just not enough there for us to like really get engrossed or on board with like what this guy's about. And that's unfortunate because it's Antonio Banderas, man. Like utilize a motherfucker. He's good. He cool. And yeah, but the banter with Samuel L. Jackson, Selma Hayek, and Ryan Reynolds, that's great. That's great. And it carries the movie. I really, really like these characters. They're chaotic as fuck, man. It's high energy when they're on screen. They're all over the place with the dialogue and like the location though too. Like they're jumping from place to place. This movie just doesn't sit still. It doesn't sit still. And at times, that's a problem. At other times, it's not really a problem. But Selma Hayek, yo, girl, she gave it her all, man. She went 110%. So, like, props to that. Because every time she was on screen or having a conversation with Ryan Reynolds or Sam Jackson or the villains and stuff, like, I was always glued in, you know, for several reasons. I mean, not just because of the dialogue, you know what I'm saying? But, nah, man, yeah, like, I don't think it's as good as the first one. It's shorter though. It's about 20 minutes shorter, so I felt it was a pretty smooth ride for the most part. First half is a little rough, but second half I feel they found their footing and it rides out pretty easy. There's some solid laughs in here too. The action is okay for the moment, but there's really nothing here that I'm gonna like run and like text a friend was like, oh dude, like this part here or that part there. Nothing of that nature. But again, we're here for Ryan Reynolds, Sam Jackson, Selma Hayek, and their silly banter and all that. And that was worth it. If that's what you're looking for, I would recommend seeing this. I wouldn't recommend rushing out to see this shit. This is a perfect Netflix movie or Hulu, Amazon, wherever the fuck that it may land up these days, since everyone and their damn mom has a streaming service. But I'm getting off topic. That's that. I'll see you guys again soon at the next movie. Arr, arr, arr.